Welcome, guys. Human monkey professional retard. And today we're gonna talk about bone smashing. Now, let's get straight into the main question, the main topic. Does bone smashing work? Now, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna give you straight up proof that bone smashing does work. I have started bone smashing about 10 years ago. No, even more, like 13, 14 years ago, I believe. When I was 8 years old, I was a breakdancer, and I still kind of am a breakdancer. But what we used to do is we used to do a lot of headstands, head spins. You know, even sometimes when we do trouble, the coach would say like headstands for the rest of the session. You know, head would hurt, and like ask any single breakdancer you want, ever. They're all gonna tell you they have the biggest, fattest bump on the top of their head from headstands and headspins. Now, listen, guys. I'm gonna show you a picture right here. Okay, right here. Here's a picture of me when I was bald. I literally look like one of those pictures, like one of those memes that they used to make of Tyler One, when he's like head deformity. Like this is like literally every single breakdancer ever. They all have like these fat bumps on the top of their head from headstands. This is pure proof already that bone smashing works. But I'm gonna give you some more proof that bone smashing works. I have done bone smashing for the second time in my life, like 7 years ago. And even then, I don't think that bone smashing was even a thing back then. But I wanted to grow my fingers and my hands and my wrists bigger and thicker. Now I got some pretty big hands now. And I feel like it's mostly just because so much muscle on the hand, so it's easier for them to grow than the fingers and the wrists because of all the muscle. It's harder to grow the bone. But I was committed to growing the fingers. Now I have some pretty fucking small fingers. I did it for a month, okay? Listen, I used to do knuckle walking on the knuckles, like the chimpanzees and gorillas would do on all fours, and on even on my fists, I would do it. And I did it for a month, and guess what? Look at this shit. See this? See this? You see these bumps that I have like right here? I have these bumps. I don't have much of a bump here. I have a bump here and I have a bump here. Not much here. Here's, as you can see, it's straight. And same with like the top. The top I have, can't really tell on the top here. There's a little bit of a bump. You can't even see it. Maybe on this one's better. See, there's a little bit of a bump here. It's harder with the fists because most of the pressure goes on the knuckles, so it's harder. But you can even you can see here a little bit of a bump, and there's not here, but here it is. And the reason is because these fingers are longer, so these fingers would get most of the pressure, the middle ones. So if you can see, there are fat bumps there. I have had this for 7 years, and you can see this one's straight, and this one's straight too. So clearly, it works. Now I have just done it on the knuckles. Now I wasn't fully committed to growing my fingers. I was just like I did it for a month, and I would do it for like up to an hour. I would walk outside on the hard floor, the rock floor, and I was digging so hard into the fingers. Like the fingers are conditioned. Still to this day, like even if I don't really do this anymore, but if I attempt to walk on my knuckles on the rock floor, it doesn't really hurt too much because my fingers are adapted. There's like thickening here, and there's also kind of like almost like a liquid, like swelling. It's not swelling because swelling can't stay for 7 years, but there is some thickening to it on top that makes it kind of like it almost like absorbs. Like when you have those small little rocks, they like dig really hard into your fingers. I feel like this spreads out this kind of like liquid that the body created, spreads out the pressure throughout the finger, so it's not as bad. Uh, But yeah, clearly you can grow. Now I wasn't then if I wanted it, but I wasn't like fully committed because then I would have to like put the pressure all around every single finger, on every side. Every side would need to get pressured to really get that big. Because I always used to look at my father. He had the biggest, fattest fingers and hands and wrists. Like his wrist, he put his wrist once next to my ankle, like my ankle, and his wrist is bigger than my ankle. Okay, massive, like caveman like bones he has, and his fingers like our hands are about the same width. His is like twice the thickness from the side, and from the front when he like closes his fingers together, it's like just as wide as his hands. Like this is all filled up like this. This is how wide his fingers are when he puts them like together. This is how wide they are. As wide as his hands. Super big. Uh, and now the last part. Okay, the last part. I have tried bone smashing on the cheekbones. I was at first a little bit hesitant, purely because I don't really want cheekbones. I have been doing mewing and jaw training for about 5 years. It got to the point where my jaw got so big from the jaw training, I had to stop jaw training completely. It was ridiculous. I didn't like how I was looking. I started to look like one of those square guys, like those memes. You know, this black guy. They call him the Minecraft guy, because he has literally his head is like this. Not even like this. Not even like this. No, it's straight like this. This is his head. This is how my head started to look like from all the jaw training. So I had to completely stop it. Now that was pretty good. Pretty good now. But in the past, it was getting pretty fucking bad. Don't overdo it. It does work. Put a towel in your mouth, make it a little bit wet, chew it for an hour. You'll have like your head will look like this. I promise you. From an hour of chewing, just chewing, not all out, just as if you're chewing something tough. It's gonna blow up your jaw. Now the cheekbones. I never really wanted bigger cheekbones. I didn't think that I was gonna look better with it. I feel like most people just chase it because it's popular, because everyone does it, and that's kind of like the reason why I was tempted to start to do it. But I was just like trying to, okay, let me visualize myself. Like, how would I look like with bigger cheeks? I was trying to like mess the fat around my face to like really make it. And like no matter how I push it, I didn't really like it. I was like, it's not. Listen, not to say that they're bad. With someone it might look good, but not on everyone, right? So on me, I feel like it. I just look better how I am. But still, I tried it for 3 days just to give it a try, just to see how like the swelling would look like. And I wouldn't do smashing. I'm against smashing because not because of head trauma and bullshit. I think it's just super ineffective in comparison to pressure. Just like the headstands, just pressure, like whole body weight for minutes on top of your head. That's what really blows up. So what I would do, I would take the cement concrete plates that I have in my gym, homemade, and I would just put them like two of them separate like this far apart, so just that my nose fits, two of them. And I would just like lean the cheekbones back and forth over them with trying to lean my whole body weight on the cheeks, and he would like go a little bit to the side, and yeah, they swell up. But as I said, I didn't really like how it looked like. Now I played around with it for 3 days, but as I said, I don't like it personally. Now, if you want to grow your cheekbones and you want to try and think it's gonna benefit your face, do it. I recommend pressure more than smashing. I try even smashing a little bit. I feel like it's nothing compared to pressure. Pressure is way more effective. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. More videos coming. Love you guys. Bye, guys.